The campaign trail is going through Sioux City this week, and this evening we welcome Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke. I heard you pronounce it.
You said it perfectly.
Good.
Could
Nice
not
to
do any
meet you,
better.
sir.
Nice
Thank you for
Stella.
coming by.
Thanks for having us on.
Well, I'm going to ask you something. Are you ready for this question?
Listo.
Tell us something about you that we may not know.
So folks may know that I'm from El Paso, but they may not know that El Paso with Ciudad Juarez, our sister city in Mexico, forms the largest binational community in the Western Hemisphere. So there are 3 million of us speaking 2 languages from 2 countries who are joined together by the Rio Grande River. And it's one of the most amazing places. It's where Amy and I are raising Ulysses and Molly and Henry. And El Paso also happens to be one of the safest cities in the United States, not despite, but because it's a city of immigrants and asylum seekers and refugees. So I think that helps to tell the American story. We all came from somewhere at some point and now have found a home here in this country. And I love telling that story to the rest of the country about my hometown of El Paso, Texas.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
You've been on the campaign trail for a few weeks. What are you learning on the trail that is important to voters right now, and how can you help?
I'll give you an example from this morning. We were knocking on doors in Council Bluffs, and a gentleman answered, James, about 60 years old, and talked about having pancreatic cancer and having to leave his job because he did not have paid time off, having to move back to Iowa from a state that did not expand Medicaid, and how he's now waiting to enroll to get the care that he needs, literally to be able to save his life. And James said, look, we're the wealthiest, the most powerful country, we've got the smartest people. How come we can't figure this out? And so we talked a lot about a program that I'm championing called Medicare for America, where everyone like James who doesn't have insurance can enroll in Medicare. Those who are insufficiently covered, they can't afford their copay or their premium right now, they can enroll as well. But importantly, if you have employer-sponsored insurance and you like it and it works for you, you're able to keep it. So we're talking about solutions to real problems that people face right now.
I can't let you go, and in this last 45 seconds we have, what can we expect from you in this upcoming debate?
We're going to be very strong on the issues that matter most to Americans. So making sure everyone has health care so they're well enough to live to their full potential, that this economy works for everybody. So the right to organize here in Iowa for those public school teachers who are working so hard. Immigration reform at a time that we have nearly 10 million people in this country working the toughest jobs who need to be able to come forward, get right with their government and contribute even more to our success. And then confronting the challenge of climate before it's too late. I want to make sure that we're clear and direct and strong about how the American people can come together at this divided time to meet these great challenges.
Sir, thank you very much for coming by today. We'll be watching you